everybody, this is Keagan here, and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. And welcome to another edition of Keagan's Movie Reviews. And today's movie I'm going to be doing a review on is a movie that I watched a couple weeks ago. And it's a movie I've been wanting to do a review on these last few weeks since I saw the movie. And it's a pretty disturbing movie that I'm sure some of you may have heard of. And that movie we're going to be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is Antichrist. Yep, I'm reviewing Antichrist this time. And I actually watched this movie. I have the movie on Blu-ray in the Criterion Collection release. I bought it off Amazon a couple months ago, back in March to be exact. And Antichrist was written and directed by Lars Von Trier and is part of Lars Von Trier's Unofficial Depression Trilogy. Well, it's not really connected to the other two movies in the trilogy, but it's called the Depression Trilogy. The other two movies consist of Melancholia, I believe that's how you pronounce it, which came out in 2011, and Nymphomania Volume 1 and Volume 2, that came out in, I think it was 2013, which that was a movie in two parts. I haven't seen the other two movies yet, but I'll probably check those two out eventually. And this movie first premiered at the Cannes Film Festival on May 20th of 2009 and was later released in Canada with a limited release on November 13th of the same year. And this movie is a horror drama thriller. And this is a pretty disturbing movie, I'll tell you that right off the bat. And this is definitely not a movie for everyone. Well, before I get into my thoughts on the movie, let's talk about the storyline of the movie, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. So let's dive into the storyline to Antichrist in a spoiler-free way, of course. So let's get right into it. So the plot of Antichrist, it follows a couple who have no names, but they're called he and her, which he is played by William Dafoe, and her is played by Charlotte Gainsbourg, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name. And anyways, they're a grieving couple after losing their child in an accident, and they set out in the woods to escape from the city life while they mourn the loss of their son. And he's like a therapist or something, and her is not doing very well with the grieving of the loss of their son, and he is basically trying to help her. Well, I know it sounds weird trying to pronounce it like that, but literally the two main characters have no names other than just he and her. So he is trying to help her with the grieving, but it all spirals into madness as the film goes on, as they stay in a cabin somewhere in the woods. And that's basically the storyline of the movie. Now, this movie, I enjoyed this movie for what it was, although I didn't necessarily love it, but I enjoyed it for what it is. Although this movie is definitely not a movie for everyone. It's definitely got a lot of disturbing moments. I think the last half of the movie is the most disturbing part of the movie. Especially the part when she cuts off, well, I don't want to spoil it, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's probably the most disturbing part of the whole movie. And I thought this movie was actually pretty good. I thought the film was well shot, and it is beautifully stunning as it is disturbing. And I think both William Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg did excellent job as the two characters. It was creepy, it was disturbing, and, well, this is definitely one of the most disturbing movies I've seen. And apparently when this movie premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, a few audience members fainted. I bet it was around the last half of the movie when they fainted. But it's a pretty disturbing movie. There are a lot of disturbing moments. The last half of the movie, in my opinion, is the most disturbing part of the movie. there are definitely some parts that made me like, what in the hell? But for what it was, I enjoyed the movie for what it is, although it's certainly not a movie for everyone. It's definitely a divisive film. It's a film, whether you like it or you don't like it. Some people like it, some people didn't like it. But me, I thought it was pretty good, although I didn't necessarily loved it, like I said before, but I enjoyed it for what it is. I thought it was a beautifully shot film with a lot of disturbing images and moments. But I don't really have much else to add from here. But I will probably check out the other two movies in the unofficial trilogy. Well, I'll have to watch them one day, but I will watch those other two movies one day. But this is definitely an art house movie. My only complaint with this movie is that none of the two characters have names, and we're not given a lot of backstory to them. Or I guess that's what the director intended, giving them less backstory. But I guess that's how it is. But I don't really have much else to add. I enjoyed it for what it is. It's not for everyone. Definitely not for kids. And if you like these kind of art house-y kind of movies, I think you might like it. Although you might like it, you might not. But once again, check it out if you haven't. It's definitely a disturbing movie. So I'm going to give Antichrist a 7.5 out of 10. And that's all I have to say for this review. So that's going to be it for today's review, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this review, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe for more videos like this. And feel free to follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd. The link to my Letterboxd is in the description down below. If you'd like to check out my last review, which was on The Green Knight, the link is in the description. And more reviews will be coming out soon. So until then, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Keagan Shepherd signing off. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.